up, guys?
Hey.
Back with another reaction.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing today?
So today we are going to do Heroes by David Bowie. Do you know it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I know it. I don't know though. I haven't listened to it, so I'm not sure. But yeah.
So, I'm not sure. I feel like I know, I'm wondering now if I know a cover of this song.
Hmm.
Maybe I know it. We'll see. We'll find out.
Okay, we shall see. And for those of you who are new here, so I show him songs and he shows me songs. And for these videos, which is more like the rock music, I show him songs that I think he might not know. Sometimes he knows them though, but we still do the video because we do reactions and breakdowns. So if he knows the song, then it just sort of turns into a breakdown video. But since I don't know this song, it's still going to be a reaction. Or at least I don't think I know this song. That's pretty much how we do things here. And this video is sponsored by SeatGeek. SeatGeek is a ticket website where you can buy tickets for like concerts, sporting events, comedians, like literally anything you can get a ticket for, you can find it on that website. And it is such an easy and simple to use website. We actually use them for Chris Rock, Kevin Hart, and Dave Chappelle tickets for Madison Square Garden before we were sponsored by them. And it was super easy and seamless experience. We just purchased the tickets on our phone. And then we used our phones at the door when we went to see the show, no paper involved. And I would 100 million times percent do it again. And you can use our promo code, it's with Smith, for $20 off your very first order. And the link is in the description below as well. And you can also use this same exact promo code for Chomps, which is the best beef jerky in the world. It only has normal ingredients that you know what they are. Maybe the most foreign ones are lactic acid and coriander, which just goes to show you how normal and like understanding the ingredient label is. It's all grass-fed or free range depending on the type of meat you are eating. Super soft, super moist, and absolutely delicious. I've been eating these like every day and I'm running out and I gotta get more. This is the beef and jalapeno flavor that I just finished. And it's amazing. And you can use the same promo code with Smith for 10% off all orders, an additional 10% off subscriptions, and the link for that's in the description as well. And you can also go to our Amazon storefront, which is also in the description. And there's a bunch of our favorite stuff in there, like our favorite sweatshirts, clothes, toiletries, makeup, like literally everything. And there's great discounts on a lot of those items as well. And that's in the description below. And you can also like and subscribe, follow us on social media channels if you want to. It's up to you. You don't have to. But yeah, so that is it from me. I'm just going to put my headphones in and then we are good to go.
Will drive them away. We can beat them just for one day. We can be heroes just for one day. And you can be new. Drink all the time, 'cause we're lovers, and that is a fact. Yes, we're lovers, and that is that. For nothing will keep us together. We could still die just for one day. We can be heroes forever and ever. What you say?
Okay. So we do breakdowns on this channel, so there's gonna be some pauses.
So do you know this?
No.
Okay, so I've heard this before.
Okay.
However, I don't know this version that well. I
This is
know,
the version?
so I know the Wallflowers cover of this.
Oh.
And anybody who's watching this video will not be happy with me saying this, but I like that version better.
Because it's the one you know, right?
Yes, so me and you always get into arguments about covers, and
Yes.
I'm always saying no, no matter what, the original is always better because that's where it originated from. Now, I still would say that's true with this song. However, I like the Wallflowers version better.
Yeah, I mean, we have this argument a lot. Like, I believe that The Sound of Silence is much better by Disturbed. And I also believe that Nine Inch Nails, the originator of Hurt, is much better than Johnny Cash.
So I like both those covers, but I still think that I find something better about the originals.
Nine Inch Nails isn't a cover. That's their song.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sorry, about the covers. I mean,
Yeah.
no, sorry. I was right the
About
first
those
time.
two songs.
About the originals, though. I think the originals are better.
Of those two songs?
Yes, than the cover. So I do like those versions. I like Disturbed and I like
Yeah.
Nine Inch Nails.
I'm not picky
I mean,
like that.
sorry.
Like if I like a cover better, like I personally like I Prevail's cover of Blank Space by Taylor Swift better than Taylor Swift's version.
Yeah, that's interesting. So yeah, I do like Johnny Cash's version of Hurt, and I do like I think we were just saying Disturbed's version of The Sound of
I
Silence.
love it.
But I do think the originals are better. Now, I would say the same goes for this song, because the Wallflowers, who the fuck are they? I mean, Jacob Dylan's got a cool
You're
voice.
allowed to think what you think. If you
But
like one better, you like one better.
but this is the original, so it's
Yeah.
cool. Either way, let's break it down.
Okay. So I will be king and you will be queen. Though nothing will drive them away, we can beat them just for one day. We can be heroes just for one day. So if they're gonna be like usually you say that to someone that you love, like, oh, like I'll be king and like you'll be queen,
Mm.
or the opposite actually, because I'm the queen and you're the king. And though nothing will drive them away, so they're like nothing, like other people. I'm assuming other people who have a problem with them. And it's like we could beat them just for one day. So they're not able to beat these other people. I don't know the situation. We might need to go a little deeper.
Yeah, so it's like it seems like it's a fantasy, although for one day seems like it could be attainable. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, you could do it just for one day, but I don't know what they're actually talking about or what they're up against.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. And you can be mean and I'll drink all the time because we're lovers and that is a fact. Yes, we're lovers and that is that. So that sounds toxic.
Yeah, but they're talking about being king and queen for a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like you could do those things when you're king and queen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It sounds to me like, oh, you'll get away with it because you're king
And because they love one another. So it's okay for them.
and queen.
Though nothing will keep us together, we could steal time just for one day. We can be heroes forever and ever. What do you say? So it sounds like they're two people who are not supposed to be together. And I guess other people don't want to see them together either. But they're just like trying to do this, even if it's just for one day.
So I'm feeling that it's two people that just met.
Oh.
So again, you might be right, but I'm getting the impression
I
that
don't know.
they just met, but yours makes just as much sense.
I
But that's just where
guess.
my mind went.
We'll have to look it up for confirmation. But
Yeah.
then it goes into the instrumental, which is where we left off. So if you want to look that up and see what this is about.
I will.
What you say? I wish you could swim like dolphins. hearts can swing. Though nothing will keep us together. We can beat them forever and ever. Or we can be heroes just for one day.
All right, real quick pause sesh just to go over these lyrics after the instrumental.
There's a slight change in that chorus.
Oh, really? Okay. So I wish you could swim like the dolphins. Like dolphins can swim, though nothing will keep us together. So he's saying like, oh, like I wish you could swim. Like I don't know what that means, but like what he's saying is like even if you could do that, like that still won't keep us together.
Okay, so
Is the vibe I get.
okay, I pulled up the about. I'm on Lyric Genius and they have the
Yeah.
about section. Do you want to hear it? It's actually pretty
Yeah.
interesting.
Need help.
Okay. So it says during his Berlin period, Bowie spied Tony Visconti kissing vocalist Antonia Mab
I don't know who
by
that
the
is.
by the Berlin Wall. Their love was doomed as Visconti was married.
Ooh.
Quote, I thought of all the places to meet in Berlin. Why pick a bench underneath the guard turret on the wall? Wanting to stop his best friend's affair from coming to his wife's attention, Bowie anonymized the song and filled in details from his imagination. As Rolling Stone put it, Bowie wails with crazed soul about two doomed lovers finding a moment of redemption together just for one day. The song was written with Brian Eno, who plays blah 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 blah, and it just says it's talking about Tony Visconti produced Bowie's finest vocal performance by moving the microphone away from him as the song progressed, forcing him to shout just to be heard.
Uh,
The song wasn't popular initially, but now it's widely considered his best. It's frequently played at sporting events. Um, yeah, on many soundtracks.
Interesting. That's such a crazy backstory. So
Yeah,
yeah, so they can't stay together and like no matter what, like it's just gonna be for one day and like
yeah.
it's like kind of like a tortured situation.
So I really do like the part, which it's interesting to hear why that they literally pulled the mic away, so he had to shout. Just so I like his shouting.
Yeah.
It gives the song so much more, in my opinion.
And I definitely commend David Bowie for feeling so guilty about what he had seen that he had to write a song about
It's
it.
funny. Yeah.
I
So
feel like that's what I would do. I'd be like, how do I even deal with this? Like, I can't tell them and then I can't not tell them. I'll just write a song. And if they figure it out, then they figure it out.
so I realized what about the Wallflower song that I find personally more appealing, and it's kind of unfair. The musical arrangements that the Wallflowers did, they made the background music like better and more, in my opinion, but more thematic and more like strong. So it's the same melody, but it's like slightly different, right?
It's
But
also a different
it's
time, right?
modern,
Like the
yes.
Wallflowers are from the 90s.
So it's updated and it's modern. So it's not fair to
No.
David Bowie to compare them.
You
But
could also argue it's not fair for The Sound of Silence either, but like, Disturbed, bro.
true. But
So
yeah,
good.
so I do like this version, you know.
hmm
I'm not a big Bowie fan, to be honest though. I don't know why, but
Was
I'm not.
he, guys, don't laugh at me because I'm young and probably younger than most of the people watching this reaction, I would assume. But he do dancing, uh, what is it? Dancing
In the
in the
street?
street. Is that it?
Or do you think is that
Dancing with Myself. Is
is
that
that Billy
him?
Idol? Wait, or is that wow, I don't know right now.
Well, you guys definitely think we're so
Yeah, I don't
dumb.
know if that's him or if that's dancing with. Is that Bowie? It's Billy Idol.
But there's a music video.
So are you thinking of Dancing in the Streets?
Maybe.
Isn't that Mick Jagger?
No, I'll be dancing with myself.
I think you're
Uh.
no. So you're thinking of I know you're thinking of Dancing in the Streets,
Maybe.
which is
Uh,
David Bowie and Mick Jagger.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're thinking of.
That I'm singing the wrong song.
Yeah,
Okay. I like Dancing with Myself also. It's a good
yeah,
song.
Billy Idol.
I think they played that at our wedding.
Yeah,
That
they
was
did.
fun. Okay.
Yes.
I digress. So yeah, this is about wanting to be with this girl, but you can't be with her because you're married and you fucked up and you shouldn't have done that. But David Bowie saw it and he's not going to forget it.
Yeah, so
And he's going to write a song about
he's
it.
making it like he's the guy. Do you know what I mean? Like he's the one saying we could do this for one day.
Yep. And he wrote a song about it. And it's common knowledge now, so she must have found out. Hope she dumped his ass.
Yeah.
So then you said a lyric changed in here?
Yes.
I will be king, and you will be queen, though nothing will drive them away. We can be heroes just for one day. We can be us just for one day.
So the
Okay, the
nothing.
us is different,
Oh no, I
right?
thought it was will drive nothing will drive them away.
I thought that was,
Am I making that up?
though nothing will drive them away.
You're right.
We can be us is the change.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
So us as in them together.
Though nothing will wait, hold on. So now I'm confused on the though nothing will drive them away. I'll be king, you'll be
The
queen.
wife is the wife them,
Yeah, who's the them?
or just all the potential onlookers who would see and know about the relationship. Like David Bowie was technically them because he spotted the cheating.
So nothing will drive them away, which is interesting. So it's neither of them. Nothing's going to drive them away. Though nothing will drive. Okay, I guess.
Anyone who doesn't want to see them together. Because, like, if you are cheating on your wife and you're with another girl, anyone who is friends with you or knows you at all and knows that you're married, if they see you with this other girl, they're gonna, like, they're gonna shit on you. They're gonna hate you. You know what I mean? Like, they're not
Yes.
gonna want to see that. So, like, I think those people are the them.
But I think
Like,
that.
everyone who doesn't want to see that happening.
But I feel like if they saw you cheating, that would drive them away. Do you know what I mean? Like if your wife saw you cheating, that would drive her away.
No, so to me, the drive them away, like nothing will drive them away. Like no matter what you guys do, like everyone's gonna hate you guys. That's the vibe I get. I could be wrong though. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who them is.
Yeah, that's what my confusion is.
I was just thinking it was like anyone who doesn't want to see them together. Like you're not gonna drive them away because they're just, haters are gonna hate.
Ye-
All right, let's continue.
Yes.
Just for one day. I can remember standing by the wall, and the gods shot over my head, and we kissed.
I could hear what you were talking about. Like, it sounds like the microphone's going away a little bit, and like it's like fading out a teeny bit, and he's getting a little louder.
Yes, I read they set up three microphones at three different distances, and then he
Uh,
cut them, so then he had to shout. So the song starts off with him whispering, which is really cool the way they did that.
that's so funny.
So these lyrics did confuse
This
me a
is where
little
we
bit
were.
because
Yeah.
I feel like I'm mixing up the reality of the story, and I feel like Bowie has to somewhat change it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To make it like his own, like he's part of the story.
So it goes, I can remember standing by the wall and the guns shot above our head and we kissed as though nothing could fall. So this is kind of like word for word what you just told me that he witnessed his friend, a producer guy, kissing this other girl in front of the Berlin Wall while he's a married man.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like literally almost word for word of what happens. And it's kind of funny. I just feel like David Bowie is just like wanting the wife to sort of listen to the song and be like, "Hey, my husband was by the Berlin Wall
That's
once.
so funny.
I wasn't with him."
So for this part, the gun shot above our heads, that might be artistic liberty, you know what I mean? Or maybe there were guns firing, I don't know, when he witnessed it. You know what
Or
I'm
just like
saying?
the vibe of what was going on at the
Yeah.
time.
But yeah,
So,
this is a very dramatic, very romantic scene, like
yeah.
because the song almost you imagine that like for I mean I could be making this up, but without the context, I would think these are two people that were like on live on other sides, opposite sides of the wall,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I thought too.
And then yeah, they're kissing and there's these guns going off and like, oh, it's like a Romeo and Juliet type love story, you
Yeah,
know?
but he's married.
Yeah, which is funny.
Okay. Um, and the shame was on the other side. Oh, we can beat them forever and ever. Then we could be heroes just for one day. So I guess he's talking about like well, if you're on one side of the Berlin Wall, you probably agree with what's going on your side. So you're gonna think the shame is on the other side, right?
So it's interesting. The other side, I don't know if he's referring to the wall or if he's referring to the other side of the day that they're heroes. And like when that day's passed, he's shameful because he cheated on his wife. Do you know what I
Um,
mean? I don't know. You might, I mean, there's more straightforward as the other side of the wall,
yeah,
but I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I don't know. Maybe David Bowie was watching him from the other side of the wall. And
Yeah.
he's like, shame. Shame. Okay. Then it goes, we can be heroes just for one day, we can be heroes. And then, so that's self explanatory. We're nothing and nothing will help us. Maybe we're lying, then you better not stay, but we could be safer just for one day. So again, like they're nothing together. Like they can't become something because he's married. Maybe we're lying. I mean, cheating is, some would consider it a form of lying, especially if you're not telling anyone that you're doing it.
Yeah.
Then you better not stay. We could be safer just for one day. Obviously, he can't stay. He's
Yeah.
got to go home to his wife who's cheating
Mhm.
on
But I wonder why would they be safer? Do you know what I
because
mean?
they're
If
by
they,
the wall. No one else is around except for David Bowie. So they kind of screwed up with that one. But I guess they assumed being at the Berlin Wall, which is a very popular hotspot at the time, would be a good place to make out when you're married.
yeah,
Seems like probably the absolute worst place you could have possibly chosen in all of Germany.
could be.
It's in Germany, right?
Let's have Berlin. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably the worst place ever. And then he just goes, oh, 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 at the end. So I'm definitely convinced that David Bowie really wanted the wife to listen to this song and put the pieces together and be like, oh my God, David Bowie, like I didn't know and now I know and
So he wrote it from first person perspective. You know what I mean?
yeah.
He's saying we could be heroes. So he's personalizing it, which is what a great artist does. You know what I mean? They see they take bits of reality and they interpret it and they create art that way,
Yeah,
which is
it's really
cool.
good. It was nice.
Yeah.
It was fun to dance to.
So again, I'm biased by the Wallflowers, which again, anybody watching this video is gonna be like, "You fucking
Yeah, they're gonna
kidding?"
be so mad. Don't be mad. Get
Yeah,
glad.
yeah. I don't personally care. You can shit on me in the comments, whatever. But this is good. I've definitely heard this version before, but not like, I don't know it well. I do like, again, it starts off like a whisper and then he's yelling by the end. It gets more
Yeah,
like
that's
passionate.
cool.
It's like very cool.
And yeah, it's great. And then I guess moral of the story, I hope she left him.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But it's like literally if we were able to figure it out, find out this information, everybody freaking
Yeah,
knows.
everybody knows.
That sucks.
Curious what happened with that.
I mean, if they're not divorced, I don't know.
Yeah.
No comment.
S-
All right. Well, don't forget to check out Chomps and SeatGeek. Use our promo code. Check out our Amazon storefront. All the links are in the description below. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
See ya. Bye.
Bye. Don't cheat on your wives.